bit about the workshops that you have here, because that's one of the ways, and there are many ways that you reach out to people. You have your openfocus.com site, and you're on Twitter and Facebook, and you're...
Thanks to you.
Thank you. So there are really many ways, and the best way to find out about the online offerings are to go to the website. But you also do a spring and a fall workshop. They're really sort of two different workshops, but they're held over 3 consecutive days. So the first part of it is a neurofeedback and couple synchrony, brain synchrony workshop. So that's Saturday and Sunday, and then on Monday there's a full day open focus, and I've been to the workshop, and I have to say you learn a tremendous amount, but equally or more important is you really do come out of the workshops very high. Very, yeah. I mean, you're flowing, being in, phase synchronous alpha and in open focus for so much of the weekend. It's really interesting to see how you make connections with the other people in the workshop. So it's a really great experience, and you sort of effortlessly take in a lot of the information too, because you're
in alpha.
Yes. So it's a great learning experience, and it's just a great experience.
Let me add a few words to that, although it's hard to top. Great. I learned what I know about attention by taking a ride on the neurofeedback
that you built.
Instrument that I built. In other words, I tried to do it and then couldn't do it for 24 total hours, and then I finally gave up, and it came in. So I learned how to find that place, which is alpha synchrony, and I found it through use of feedback. So what I do in the first 2 days of the workshop is I supply everybody with an instrument, and actually a pair of people, so they hook each other up, and they produce brainwave activity, and they take turns being the hooker, and be the hooky. In any case, they get to put the sensors on each other and actually participate in the training, and they get high just like I did. Most people can do it better than I did in the 60s because my feedback was as good then. There were other factors that weren't ideal then. So even though they're in a room with other people doing the same thing, each having their own station to work on, they gradually realize, well, gee, this thing is pointing just where I wanted to go. But it's so subtle. My mother couldn't tell me how to do this. Nobody could tell me. I have to find a way to do it using the subtle feedback that the instruments provide. So that's the first 2 days. The second of the 2 days, the second session, the second day, they actually learn to put both their brain waves into the instrument such that when they were in phase with each other, not only within themselves, but between each other, this harmony is felt by each individual at the same time, and they feel like they've been best friends forever. They feel very much
I'm still in touch with my partner.
Are you really?
Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
That's a testimonial.
Yeah.
You gotta write that one
Yeah.
down. So, and then the third day is without instrumentation, to suggest that open focus is a thing unto itself. It's a series of training exercises which helps you learn to gain attentional flexibility.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day, and you work a lot with dissolving pain, and you also work with the artwork. That's a very, very interesting series of exercises with foreground and background.
Yes.
Yeah.
People come for all 3 days, or sometimes people come for just the 2 neurofeedback days. Some people just come for the single open focus.
Right. So the first 2 days you have to come to those 2 days together, but you can come for either all 3 days or just the open focus
Yes.
separately.
Yes. Yeah.
And we've had participants from far and wide on the globe, Australia, New Zealand.
Especially now with the book, it's been published in, what were we adding up? The Open Focus Brain has been published in German, French, Dutch, Chinese, Korean. So we now hear from people all over the world.